Everybody, it's Thursday. We're at the Backyard Bar, Stage, and Grill. It's the Zack Owen Show. We're talking about charity today, a big charity event that is about to celebrate, I think, 33 years of doing, I'll go ahead and tell you, Cattle Barons Ball. We're proud to be a sponsor of Cattle Barons Ball this year. Anyway, we're going to talk to Josh, and he brought his assistants with him today. And we'll talk about Cattle Barons Ball and how you can become a sponsor and get you to write it down on your calendar. But anyway, we got that. We got live music coming up in the 9 o'clock hour. Today, we've got, and I hope I get this right.
Okay.
Cory, it's either Kosel or Kosel.
Well, is it spelled like Kosel?
Well, Kosel normally has a C, starts with a C.
Okay, right.
Like Howard Cosell.
Yeah.
Howard Cosell. Anyway, so it could be Kosel or it could be Kosel.
Okay, yeah.
Anyway, he's our musician today. In the 9 o'clock hour, we'll play some music. We got a new face over there by Kevin. Cameron is here.
Jessica looks a lot different today.
Yeah, Jessica's grown a beard.
This is Cameron.
Cameron, what's up, Cameron? How are you?
Doing great today.
Good to see you. Tell us about you. Where are you from?
So I work at the Makerspace right down the street from here, Triple Win Waco.
Right.
My family owns a martial arts school that's been going strong for 35 years.
I didn't know that. I gotta watch out.
Yeah.
He's gonna chop me in half.
Multiple black belts.
Ooh. Yikes. I'm in trouble. Like, I either sit next to security, or I sit next to karate. I don't know.
I know normally security here on the Zack Owen Show is me trying to outrun Kevin from the bad deal. Now I'll just get behind you. Anyway, so Cam is going to fill in for Kevin next week.
Yep.
So you're kind of getting a fill of thing. Of course, Kevin's
big shoes
here.
to fill.
Jessica's out today. You know what we need to do? We need to go back a little bit. Let's kick it off the way we do every morning with our national anthem and the Pledge of Allegiance.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Cattle Barons Ball, Josh Bost is here.
Ooh.
And Josh brought somebody, a sidekick, a helper. Who'd you bring, Josh?
So this is one of our daughters, Fallon.
Yeah?
And she's hanging with Daddy today.
So what's the deal? Do you go to school, Fallon? Yeah?
She's going into the second grade at Lorena Primary School.
Holy cow, are you a leopard? A Lorena leopard. Hot dog. That's great. You know, I guess I have to tell you that life gets hard after third grade.
Yeah.
Okay, first and second is going to be your fun time. So enjoy as she makes her lips. What are those called?
Fish lips.
Fish lips.
Yep.
I see her doing fish lips over there. Well, Josh, how you doing, buddy?
I'm good, and you?
Good to see you. Almost didn't recognize him. He has camo on today. And saw him walking in.
Almost missed him.
Yeah. So how did you get kind of pushed into doing this morning?
So Ashley she works for ACC, or
Right.
ACS, who's my wife. She's their coordinator, and I'm on the committee. And so I told her that I would come and take the reins this morning and kind of talk about cattle barons.
That's great. A husband that'll jump in no matter what. And then, by the way, when you get home, she needs you to do laundry and clean the house.
Kind of like a voluntold.
And on the way home, she's going to ask you to pick up a few things and then read her mind about the other things.
There we go.
Yeah.
And can you wash the car?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, all that good stuff. My gosh, I'm going to hire Josh to be my husband for one day and let him do everything. Wow. All right, Josh, so what do you do normally when you're not voluntolding to do cancer?
So we opened up a tannery and a taxidermy studio here in Lorena.
Really?
Yes, sir.
And what's the name of it?
It is 3 Strands Tanning and Taxidermy.
Wow, we've never had a taxidermist on our show, Kevin.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
This is great. And,
Better watch out.
Yeah. Watch out. You may live forever. What's the craziest thing you've ever been asked to, what would be the word?
Probably to stuff a person.
No.
Yeah, I
Really?
had somebody ask me like, so, you're a taxidermist, so you could stuff me. And I'm like, no, we can't.
I don't think that's legal, is it?
No, it's not.
It's not legal.
Then we had a lady ask about actually tanning the ears of her dog who was fixing to pass away so she could do it as a keychain, and we politely declined that.
Yeah. I know some famous people who have stuffed their dogs. I've heard of that.
People do it all the time.
And of course, the most famous of all that I know is back in the old days of Roy Rogers. Didn't they stuff Trigger? His horse has been stuffed. He's in a museum somewhere. That's crazy. What's the craziest thing you've ever heard has been, not by you, but somebody?
Man, I've seen some crazy mounts that are just beautiful. Just all the African animals. Like at the taxidermy convention last year, there was a guy had 3 different wildebeest species with 3 crocodiles in a big scene with the wildebeest running in the water, and it was just beautiful.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, the possibilities are endless when it comes to
That's like
taxidermy.
art.
Yes.
You know? I mean, you can stuff a deer's head, but man, that's art when you get down to everything, the whole detail thing.
Correct.
That's
Yeah,
wild.
it's amazing.
All right, we're talking about Cattle Barons Ball, not about taxidermy. We're going to get Josh to come back and talk about, put that down on the calendar, okay, Kevin? So we'll get
Sounds
Josh
good.
back in. Is it open now? You said
Yes,
you
sir.
started?
Yeah, we're about 2 years in.
Oh, okay. Okay, and about how many days a week are you there?
Every day.
Every day. There you go.
7 days a week, 24 hours a day.
I like it. So we'll get Josh come back and talk about taxidermy. I think that'll be a fun one. Maybe even bring a couple of things that.
Sure.
One of my favorite to see that I've seen before is 2 things that I think are funny is the jackalope. You know, it has the big. That's always funny to see, and there's people that really think that's real. You know, and then the other one where
It's
they
not
have.
real? It's not a real.
Yeah, just like wrestling, Kevin.
Yeah.
The one where they have either, I don't know what, could be a deer or whatever, but the butt on one side of the wall and the head on the other, like it's run through the wall. That's pretty cute. Anyway, we're talking about Cattle Barons Ball, the American Cancer Society, and we're going to talk all about that. But first of all, we'll take a little commercial break, and we'll come back, and we're going to do just a bit of country music news, and then we'll dive into Cattle Barons. So stay with us at the Backyard.
Every case we take on, we prepare like it's going to trial. At the Carlson Law Firm, our network of attorneys work hard to get our clients the results they need to put their lives back together. Our experienced team has a proven track record of courtroom successes. But our true measure of success is the lives we change for the better. Courtroom proven, compassion driven, we care, we can help.
It's the premier charity event of the year, the 2026 Central Texas Cattle Barons Ball, presented by Ascension Providence. A fun evening filled with great food and drink, dancing, a spectacular auction, and more. This year's theme is Nashville Nights, Neon Lights, and Bullfights. Get your tickets now, donate, or be a sponsor. Help support the American Cancer Society to find a cure. The 2026 Central Texas Cattle Barons Ball, October 24th at MCC Highlander Ranch. For more information, go to centraltexascattlebaronsball.org.
Have you heard the latest about CTWP? Let me tell you. How about 2 cents for a color copy? Only Kyocera offers. Don't believe me? Do you really copy your dog? Grab your paperwork and let's compare. I guarantee CTWP has the best prices and service.
It's the 2026 Heart of Texas Builders Association Parade of Homes, brought to you by the First National Bank of Central Texas. Tour a variety of homes at different price points, plus see the latest trends from beautiful kitchens to outdoor living spaces. See the latest colors and design patterns. This is your chance to walk through homes, meet the builders, and get inspiration for your own projects. The Heart of Texas Builders Association Parade of Homes, June 5th, 6th, and 7th, and June 13th and 14th. Tickets are available online or at any parade home. For more information, go to Waco Home Parade.
Live at the Backyard Bar, Stage, and Grill. Kind of think of today as Zach's summer fun camp.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because your other daughter's here as well.
Yes.
She chose not to be on camera.
Yep, Blakely.
You know, she decided that, you know, the paparazzi is just getting too much.
Yeah.
You know, so she's over here. But anyway,
She wanted to keep her anonymity.
that's it. I like that word.
That's a big word.
So Zach's summer camp, we're teaching him things that
Oh, no.
I know.
Oh, no.
We used to say when we had a listener, and Mark, I'll say his name was Mark, and Mark one day called me and Jim at the station, and he said, you know what, I just want to let you guys know that I don't need to teach my young son the birds and bees. You do that on the radio for me every morning as I take him to school. Mark Tynes. Bumblebee Blinds of Waco and Temple, one of our great morning show sponsors. Call them today and talk to Kayla over there, and she's going to line up an appointment to come out. Window treatments, blinds, shutters, whatever it might be. Trusted certification installation, by the way. Call this number at 844-7939, 844-7939 at Bumblebee Blinds, Waco and Temple. You know, Jim and I, either both or one of the two of us attended every Cattle Barons Ball except the very first one. And I think the first one was in '93.
Yes, sir.
And Jim had just started working there, and I don't know what the deal was, but we did not attend the first one. But we've been, either he has, we have, together all those. And we've always said Cattle Barons is probably one of the best, nicest, fun, charitable events around.
I agree with that.
I mean, you get a little bit of everything. Great auction items, great food, cocktails, entertainment, and it all goes for a great cause.
Yes, sir, definitely. Cancer's affected everybody in some form or fashion. And it's great to see everybody come together and raise money for such a horrible disease.
Yeah. And, you know, a lot of people truly go, oh, man, why didn't they find a cure yet? Seriously, it takes time. And if I remember, they used to provide us with stats. I don't have them in front of me. But so many types of cancer have now gone from, you know, say back in the 30s, 40s, and 50s, from a living rate of only 10% up to now 90%. So they have come a long way, and
Correct.
they are doing things, and they are finding cures or things that will extend your life and get rid of that cancer. So don't think that they're not working hard, because they do.
Exactly.
All those scientists with the Cancer Society. And so Cattle Barons started in 1993 out at the ranch.
Yes, sir. Out at MCC Highlander Ranch.
I remember so much, the second year that we were out there. But all the great chairmans over the years, a lot of great people have been cattle. A lot of my friends were chairmans, them and their wives or whatever, and we became friends from that. And I guess we're going to have to become friends, Josh.
That's what it sounds like.
Well, tell us
Let's
how.
do it.
Tell us about So Ashley works for the Cancer Society.
Yes, sir.
And so she kind of ramrods the event. Who are the official chairs?
So the chair this year is Courtney Gilmore, and she's a solo chair this year.
Oh, really? Okay.
Last year there was 2 chairs. This year there's just Courtney.
Okay.
And man, she's
Extra
doing a great
work,
job.
Courtney.
Yes, she's doing a great job with getting things lined out. This year's theme is Nashville Nights and Neon Lights.
Yeah.
So it's kind of going a Nashville theme with all the bright neon lights and the Nashville style food.
But not near as crazy as being on Broadway in Nashville.
Correct, exactly.
Woo, Lord.
Yeah, I would think that would be a sight to see. I haven't done it yet, but
Oh, trust me. I've done it several times, and it is now considered the Nashville, downtown, Broadway, that area is the bachelorette party capital of America.
I believe that.
Instead of going to Vegas, they're going to Nashville.
Wow.
And you see dozens and dozens of these pedal bars with the girls riding and trucks with liquor in the back, and they're all loaded with bachelor. It's crazy. Crazy.
That's wild.
Crazy. That's what I'm saying. It's crazy.
Crazy.
Thank you, Willie. Anyway, so Josh, tell us the date of Cattle Barons Ball.
So October 24th will be Cattle Barons out at MCC Highlander Ranch.
Back at the ranch.
Back at the ranch. Hopefully it's not as hot as last year. Last year was a little warm, but hopefully maybe we'll have a cool front coming in.
Yeah. It's strange because for years and years, Cattle Baron was always around the 1st of June. And then they kind of started moving it because of the heat, trying to get, you move it, you think in October, it's going to be great. And it gets hot, or it rains, or it's a tough thing. I see this all the time on social media. Well, why didn't they do this? Talk about any event. Well, why didn't they do it? What did they do? It's a tough deal to predict the weather.
Yeah.
And also, I'll tell you another funny thing, is predict who is going to draw people as your entertainer.
Yes. Entertainer's a big thing.
It's a big thing, and, everybody goes, well, get George Strait. Well, George is about $2-3 million to get George.
Yeah.
Tickets would have to be about $100,000 a ticket.
Correct. Yeah. That's just not going to happen.
That's not going to happen. But we're going to tell you who the entertainer is. But first of all, we're going to talk about what we celebrate today, Kevin.
All right.
Okay? We celebrate Josh and the girls being on the show, but also today, June 11th, it's Thursday. By the way, you know what today is? It's Throwback Thursday.
Yeah, it is.
Wow, Throwback Thursday. National Corn on the Cob Day. Do y'all like corn on the cob?
I know the girls do.
Do you? You're not.
I'd rather eat it just out of a can.
It's already cut for you.
Exactly.
Are you going to cook it, or you just open the can and just...
Yeah, I got to cook it.
I'm going to tell you, it's wild that today is National Corn on the Cob Day because Andrea sent me a TikTok, and a local restaurant is featuring hot dogs. And one of the hot dogs has that Mexican corn all on the top.
Elote?
Yes. Doesn't that sound good on a hot dog?
I love Mexican corn. There was a place in Hollywood, Florida, not California, that was called the Taco Spot. And they would have fresh shucked corn that had the Mexican
stuff on it. Yeah.
So good. But I think the best corn I've ever had was freshly shucked corn at the Indiana State Fair that had just been cooking in a vat of butter.
Oh, that sounds good.
Liam would actually take that, and he would get the corn, and all he would do is
licking the butter off.
Lick the
Like a
butter off.
popsicle.
Okay. The other thing I saw yesterday on TikTok was a French bulldog. You know how their faces are all kind of wrinkled up? And the owner is holding a half ear of corn, and that dog, I've never seen anything as funny as watching that dog eat corn on the cob. He would eat it, and he'd kind of look at the owner, and the owner would turn it, and he'd eat it. And anyway, Corn on the Cob Day. Enjoy that today. National Making Life Beautiful today. So let's make life beautiful.
Yeah.
So you have your girls with you, beautiful girls, making life beautiful.
Yeah. Maybe the girls
It's
should,
definitely not Josh.
maybe
it's the girls.
Maybe the girls could do an art project on Zach's head.
On my head. Draw something
There you
on my
go.
head.
You got any markers in the truck?
No.
It's
No,
a,
say
it's
no.
a nice blank canvas there.
Today is National German Chocolate Cake Day.
You know what?
Corn on the cob and German chocolate cake.
That just kind of offends me with the World Cup starting today. I think we
Because
should
we're giving
just,
the edge to the Germans?
Yeah, no. Like, make it American chocolate cake day. Come on.
Okay.
America.
Okay.
But
The
German
only thing
cake.
about German chocolate is I'm not a big coconut fan.
Yeah. I'm the same way.
See, if you remove the coconut, I'll eat it.
And that's how you would make it American, I think.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
National Forklift Safety Day. Are you serious? We have a forklift safety day?
Do you want it to be forklift reckless day? I actually already saw somebody in on a forklift. I was coming back from the gym at like 5:45, and I saw them like already on a forklift doing their thing. I was like, man, it seems a little too early to do this safely.
You know, unfortunately, I truly believe those are some of the jobs that are going to be phased out by, because they're already, you go to Amazon and these machines are all computerized.
Right.
And I saw something, so our big group gets together, our friends get together once a month. We call it Hump Night, and we choose a place. Well, last night, we went to Topgolf. And I've been to Topgolf a few times, but I haven't been in a while. They have replaced the guy sitting in the enclosed little that pulls the thing that collects the balls.
Right.
It's computerized. It's a machine that pulls that, and it has a set pattern, and it goes certain ways, and it looks to be no bigger than that, pulling that big thing.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
See, my question is, what happens if that AI robot decides to have a Jesus in the temple moment and all of a sudden starts shooting the balls back at the people?
It could happen.
Yeesh.
You never
I guess
know.
that's when it turns to baseball.
Yeah. Today is National Say Hi Day.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello. Hi.
Encourages friendliness by greeting others with a simple hello. Spread positive through conversation and connection. So today, just say hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. So anyway, that's what we celebrate today. Oh, our friend Melvin, U.S. Marine Corps Melvin, said today is Buddy Check Day on the 11th.
Oh, right,
So
yeah.
call and check on a buddy, a friend that you haven't talked to. I have a couple that I'm going to reach out to today. All right, Josh is here. That's what we celebrate today. Josh is here, and Josh is going to tell us more about Cattle Barons Ball, who our big singer is, and the different types of sponsors. You cannot do any event without sponsors. That's what makes it affordable for you to come, is because you have great sponsors. Anyway, we'll talk about that. We'll take a commercial break and be right back.
It's the premier charity event of the year, the 2026 Central Texas Cattle Barons Ball, presented by Ascension Providence. A fun evening filled with great food and drink, dancing, a spectacular auction, and more. This year's theme is Nashville Nights, Neon Lights, and Bullfights. Get your tickets now, donate, or be a sponsor. Help support the American Cancer Society to find a cure. The 2026 Central Texas Cattle Barons Ball, October 24th at MCC Highlander Ranch. For more information, go to centraltexascattlebaronsball.org. Bumblebee Blinds of Waco and Temple is your one-stop shop for custom window treatment, transforming your vision into reality. Choose from a selection of shades, blinds, shutters, and curtains. Bumblebee Blinds stands behind our service and products, ensuring peace of mind with our trusted warranty. Call Bumblebee Blinds today to schedule your design consultation. Bumblebee Blinds, simplifying window treatments one covering at a time. BumblebeeBlinds.com.
If your AC is working overtime and your house still feels hot, maybe it's your old windows that are to blame. Worn seals, warped frames, and outdated glass can let hot air in and cool air out. Beat the Texas heat. Call Universal Windows Direct of Central Texas today for a cooler home and lower energy bill. 0% financing is available with your good credit.
I love my windows. They've got that brand new home effect. Universal Windows Direct.
What is that? 16
Have you been injured in an accident?
Ooh.
Trust the name Carlson Law Firm. Well, anyway, you want to reach out to Carlson, a law firm, and they're going to help you with any injury accident that you may have. They handle a wide range of injury clients, and they never back down to the big insurance companies. They don't do that.
Yeah.
And that's what you want. Carlson Law Firm. Call them today. Here's the easy to remember phone number, 833, the number 4, and the word Carlson. 833, the number 4, and Carlson. Carlson Law Firm, one of our great morning show sponsors. Let's quickly go over to Kevin and find out, do we have anything exciting in country music news?
There is
brought to you
always-
by Stroud Security.
Always something exciting happening in country music news. The massive CMA Festival drew record crowds this past weekend for its final run at the current Nissan Stadium. Before they moved to the city's new stadium in 2027, also named Nissan Stadium, if that wasn't confusing enough. So,
speaking of naming, I heard a couple of weeks ago that the Bell County Expo Center is called the Cadence Bank Center. Well,
Right.
Cadence has been bought out.
Oh, okay.
And now they're going through another bank name change of Bell County Expo.
all right. Sounds good.
And off the top of my head, I don't know the new bank.
Okay.
But anyway,
Well, thank you for that tease.
sure.
Yeah.
It's definitely not the Zack Owen Expo
No,
Center
it's
anymore.
not the Zack Owen Bank Show.
Yeah.
No. Russell Dickerson thrilled fans by bringing out rapper Fetty Wap to perform their country hip-hop crossover track, Boots.
That's real country.
Yeah, absolutely. See, I knew that would please you. It would please Cameron. Everybody's super happy about a country
Oh, yeah.
hip-hop crossover.
Yeah, Cameron looks so happy over there.
Yeah. Well, I don't think country or hip-hop is Cameron's style.
Oh, I like
No.
country and hip hop.
No.
Oh, okay. He likes country. Maybe Boots is just what the doctor
Maybe
ordered.
that's right
for
up my
Cam.
alley.
There you go. And then
Oh, man.
Brad Paisley actively urged fans to sign a petition opposing a proposed data center near the Nashville Zoo, calling it an absolute nightmare.
And data centers are the talk everywhere.
Yeah, we know what I mean. It's been here, big deal,
Yep.
and so I think a data center near a zoo is probably a really bad idea.
Yeah.
I mean, data
Well-
centers near anything is a bad idea, but especially a zoo.
Well, I think multiple data centers is a bad idea within a certain area,
Yeah.
region. I think they're needed. It's just where you put them.
Right.
I was talking to, and I might have brought this up here a while back. Andrea saw on TikTok where a guy has invented a big buoy, like you would have in the ocean with a light on it to warn you.
Oh,
Okay.
a buoy.
And there's a lot of them.
I thought we were talking about big boy fishes.
Oh, wait, and there's a lot of them, and those are data centers, and they're getting the water straight from
Yeah.
the ocean. Sits in the ocean, gets cool, runs it through.
Yeah.
That is what they're working on, so they
Right.
don't have to use so much water here.
Right.
Isn't that crazy
That's smart.
idea?
That's smart.
I mean, if you use a lot of water, let's put it in the ocean.
That's right.
Anyway,
Yeah. Well, that's what's going on in country music news, brought to you by Stroud Security.
all right. Josh, when was your first cattle barons that you can remember attending?
3 years ago, probably when Ashley took this
over?
role with ACS. Yes, sir. My parents went every year growing up, and it was just all you see them get dressed up, and then they leave, and then they come back, and that
they're
was it. That
happy
was
and-
Just had a really good time, and now being involved in it, it's a whole different feel.
Yeah, it's a large. I want to say a large load to carry. I mean, it's not an easy task of putting on a Cattle Barons ball.
No, sir. No,
or any
there's,
event of that size.
The stuff that goes on behind the scenes that people don't even realize as far as setup and takedown and how many hours that the volunteers and the committee put into making Cattle Barons such a great event is just crazy.
Volunteers to work it the night of. Auction items.
Correct.
Everything from a bottle of wine to whatever.
Correct.
I mean, it takes a lot of work. And so hats off to you and your wife and all the volunteers.
Thank you.
It's a great deal. Good event. So October 24th, go ahead and write that down. Put it in your phone. Tickets, when do you think those will officially hit the market?
Right now, tables are already being sold.
Ooh, okay.
So there's still VIP tables. There's still just regular general admission tables. And I think they're going to do some single ticket sales as it gets closer. But yeah, so there's still tables available. They're selling quick.
That.
So if you want tables, be sure you get them.
I love it, and in any level is going to be a fun time.
Exactly.
It doesn't matter. You don't have to buy the ooh la la. You can buy any ticket. It's going to be fun. All right, how do they buy those tickets?
So they can go and they can get them from ACS, or they can email my wife, which is Ashley Bost at cancer.org, and she can get them tickets, get all their information, get them put into the system, and they'll be ready to rock and roll.
So I'm looking at how easy is it. I just went right there.
There you go.
Boom. Well, it's an easy thing.
And you're registered, just like that.
I know.
Look at that.
Just
Done.
like that. Anyway, all right, let's talk about sponsorships. You have everything from here to here. Of course, you already have your big primary
Yes,
big
sir.
sponsor, and who is that?
That's Providence.
Love Providence. They're good people.
Yeah, they come back every year as the presenting sponsor, which is just great. That they are so committed in helping fight this fight.
You're right. So, if you want to be a sponsor, what are some of the different things that people can sponsor, and who do they reach out to become a sponsor?
Sure. So yeah, as well, reach out to Ashley. She's the one who's going to be handling all the sponsors, everything. And right now, we're looking for some sponsors for just some examples. Late Night Snack, which is going to be after Cattle Barons is over. On your way out, we're kind of looking at maybe like a taco truck, doing like some street tacos, something like that.
Yeah.
Just kind of greasy, just pure goodness, honestly. Some sponsors for VIP food, some silent auction photo opportunities. There's also the VIP lounge or the volunteer lounge, security sponsorships, mission cards sponsorships, and then non-VIP sponsors. So we got several sponsorships still available.
That is great.
And like I said, they range from, I'm not going to quote a price here because I don't really know off the top of my head, but from small to large.
Yeah.
And there's every aspect that you could get involved.
Yeah, you're thinking, oh, it's only, a big amount of money. It's not. It's a couple of $100 can get you as a sponsor, or
Correct.
$300 or whatever. So get in there, become a sponsor at Cattle Barons Ball, the 33rd annual Cattle Barons Ball. I have a Cattle Barons story to tell.
Okay.
We talked about the heat a while ago. There was one particular year that it was moved out off of 84. Is that Girl Scouts have a place out there, or is it the Campfire Girls?
Towards McGregor?
Yeah, going towards McGregor, and it's off to the right past the airport. You would turn right there. And anyway, I think it was Campfire Girls.
Is that the horse ranch?
No, I don't.
Down off of Valverde?
No, it was anyway, it has a name. It'll hit me in a minute, the name of this Campfire Girl. Let me tell you, folks, there were no trees anywhere, no buildings anywhere. They put up tents, okay? But it was so hot, you couldn't sit under the tent. The heat, it was just no air flowing. But that was by far the hottest Cattle Barons in the history.
I believe it.
Whew, it was a hot one. And all the great entertainers over the years, man, we've had Tanya Tucker, We've had Diamond Rio.
Shenandoah.
We had the front men of country music.
They were amazing.
You got to hear all the music from 4 different groups right in one sitting.
Yeah.
But great. So this year's entertainment is a guy that when I first came to Waco, my afternoon DJ was named Greg Sachs. And one day I heard him give Tracy Bird a new name. He called him the Texas T-Bird. And I think Greg invented that. And so we always call him the Texas T-Bird, Tracy Bird. But we're excited. Tracy Bird is right up here. A gentleman, a nice guy, great music. Sounds the way he did 20 years ago. So we're excited about Tracy Bird.
Yeah, he's kind of a household name for 80s and 90s country music.
Oh, yeah.
Which is kind of what Cattle Barons is about, is that 80s, 90s country music, in which I love that style of music. I mean, it's a lot different than today's country music, which I'm kind of partial on it, but the older stuff, I'm like old at heart.
Yeah. Oh, I agree 100%. So can't wait. Tracy Bird's going to be there. Is there going to be any other bands like before or after that you know of?
So possible. We're looking at some different options. It hadn't been set in stone yet, so I don't really want to elaborate on it, but there could be an opportunity for some local bands to sing.
Another quick story, and I've told this before on the show, and you may not know, but long time ago out at the ranch, they what's the food guy out of Dallas that did it for so long?
Man, if you wouldn't have asked me, I could have told
you. And he would set up outside, not under the building, but outside. And there was a stage made out of, I don't know what, about the size of this table. It was very small. And on this table were 3 girls dressed in old school Western skirts and scarves and the whole thing. And 2 guitars and a fiddle player, and they were playing and singing right by the food. And you look around, and nobody was paying attention. Nobody. This group went on to be the Dixie Chicks.
Oh, wow.
Now, this is before Natalie Main became their lead singer. They had their old singer who just recently passed away in a car accident. But, the 3 original Dixie Chicks were playing, and everybody's not even looking at them.
That's wild.
And you look back and go, wow, that's wild. Yeah. We even had one year, Tracy Lawrence was the entertainer, and the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders were on stage one year at Cattle Barons Ball.
Wow, that's...
And it was a great night. We've had so many great things.
That was probably the last year they were in the Super Bowl.
Oh, please don't bring that up. Anyway, great times. Cattle Barons Ball, October 24th. Tracy Bird is going to be there, and it's going to be a great night. Tickets are on sale right now. All right. Right now, Kevin, it's time for Coffee Talk at Thursday morning. We do Coffee Talk, and we're going to see which one of you guys can answer this question about coffee or coffee products. Do you drink coffee?
Very seldom.
Cameron, do you drink coffee?
I'm drinking it right now.
All right. Kevin doesn't drink coffee.
Nope.
When you go into like a Starbucks or a Green Rooster down in Gatesville, whatever, a coffee shop, and you say, give me a steamer, what does steamer mean related to coffee? Any clue, Josh?
I'm going to guess has something to do with the machine, but maybe it's like a steamed whipped topping that's hot when it gets put on your coffee.
Okay.
Like a milk steamer.
Cameron?
Like a milk steamer?
So you say it's milk?
Kind of the same thing, like froth or something.
Kevin,
that's on an espresso
what's a steamer?
I'm going to say like a frothy kind of frappuccino kind of thing. But see, when I think of steamer, I think of Southern Indiana. There's like this diner that is called the White Steamer. So that's automatically what
Josh, you got to be careful. Everything that Kevin talks about is from Indiana. It simply means steamed milk. A steamer is steamed milk, which you all got it kind of, you know,
Yeah.
frothy stuff. And all
Yeah,
that.
but he's the only one that said milk.
Milk, yeah.
So,
Steamed milk is a steamer. Hey, give me a steamer.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go.
And that's our coffee talk today. We like to throw in something about coffee in the morning. What was our one last week? Oh, what famous person brought coffee to America?
oh, right.
The legend, Captain John Smith.
Christopher Columbus.
No, it wasn't Christopher Columbus. John Smith brought coffee.
John
over
Smith,
to
yep.
America.
He brought it straight to Pocahontas.
Yes, yes. Well, no, over to the guy with Folgers.
Oh, so I thought it was Starbuck. Okay.
What was his name? That used to do all the commercials. He was the farmer leading the donkey, Valdez.
Oh, right, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I
Remember
think that's
that?
before my time.
Yeah.
I hate that when all of y'all are
the
going.
best
looking at me
part of
like,
waking up.
is Folgers in your cup.
Yep.
But they used to say mountain grown, and they'd show this farmer picking beans.
Yeah.
Valdez was anyway. Hey, that's our coffee talk this morning. We're talking with Josh Bost, not Bost, Bost. And what kind of heritage name is that? Where's it come from?
I think it's Dutch.
Do you have your wooden shoes on today?
I do.
Okay,
My
good deal.
clogs.
I like that. Woohoo!
Yep. He's ready for the World Cup, too. Yep.
Yeah.
The Netherlands all the way, right? Yeah.
All right, Cory is over here. Cory, we've butchered your name. Is it Kosel, Kosel, or Kosel?
Ah.
See?
Okay.
I told you, I think Kosel always starts with a C.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kosel.
Yeah.
Kosel?
Yeah. No,
Coastal. I'm sorry,
Like,
coastal.
Like coastal without the T.
Yeah, and without the C.
Well, yeah.
Coastal. Anyway, Cory's going to play some music in the 9 o'clock hour, so stick around for that. We're going to do that at 9 o'clock. We're talking Cattle Barons Ball, American Cancer Society with Josh. We'll take a little commercial break, and we're going to come back and kind of wrap that up. And guess what, Josh? You or one of your daughters gets to tell the bad joke of the day.
Awesome.
So you can either do it or we can get one of them to come do it over here. If they're still awake, they're probably asleep over there. All right, commercial break time. Back after the live at the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill. It is Wednesday. No, it's Thursday.
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 It's Thursday.
Last night, the group of us humpers, we call it, there's about 14 of us met at Topgolf. And I guess I yelled so much, my voice feels like it's about to leave me. I don't know why. But it was a terrible night of golf. I couldn't even find the ball. Of course, a lot of...
So you're not great on the course, and you're not great at Topgolf.
But I was hell...
Maybe you should stick to mini golf like I do.
I was hell on Bacardi and Diet Coke.
Well, maybe that's part of the problem.
But we Ubered, so that's the key.
Yeah.
You can do all that, but we always Uber or Lyft or whatever it might be. But yeah, last night was a rough night. I have a little bit of Topgolf going on in my head right now. It sucks. But we had a great time. But my team won, and the other team was saying, "Y'all cheated." Anyway, had a great time at Topgolf, and always good to be out there. I know quite a few of those people, and they're always treat us so good at Topgolf. If you get a chance, go out there. Okay, Kevin, you want to give us something that's going on around Waco?
Absolutely.
Things people might want to get involved with, brought to you by Stroud Security.
Got some stuff going on. It's Stories Night at Anthem Stories from 5 to 8 p.m. Bingo nights at Waco Ale, The Will.
Wait a minute, it's bingo night?
Yeah.
Ooh.
At, specific kind of bingo nights at Waco Ale, The Will, and here at the Backyard, so you can kind of take your pick of your favorite place.
All
They're
these
all a little
places
bit
do
different.
bingo tonight?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I
So-
didn't realize bingo was so popular.
And they're all different kind of, like, I think it's music bingo here. I think it's like, yeah, it's different themed bingo.
It's just not your normal everyday I-65 or anything.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's what's going. There's where the bingo nights are. It's adult skate night at Waco Skate for $10 from 7 to 10:30. Don't worry, you don't have to stay till 10:30 because we're adults, and we may not be able to make it.
Bedtime.
Right.
Bedtime.
But the World Cup is starting today, so. Waco Soccer Club, we had on, was it last week, the week before? They're having a watch party for the first match today, Mexico and South Africa at 2 p.m. at Southern Roots Brewing. They will also be at Southern Roots Brewing for the U.S.-Paraguay match tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Dancing Bear Pub is having a watch party for the U.S. match at 8 p.m. after Matt Mosley and I do our live show at 4 to 6 p.m. at the Dancing Bear Pub.
There you go. And don't forget, this Saturday, Sunday is the last weekend of the Heart of Texas Builders Association Parade of Homes.
Right.
So check that out. You want to get tickets to the Parade of Homes, you can do it on their website or just show up to one of the homes. I think there's maybe 16 or 17 homes.
Right.
And you can just start there, buy your ticket, and go look at all the other ones.
And you said yours in your neighborhood was just packed, right?
Oh, it was.
Yeah.
I drove by this past weekend, and it was packed with people. A lot of people out there looking, getting ideas. It's a great way to look at multiple builders and something new and different. Mm-hmm. You're going to build your home.
Yeah.
And remember this. If you're going to buy one of these homes and you don't have a real estate agent, call me. See this face? Call me. Waco Realtors, Zack Owen, the voice of real estate.
Yeah.
Anyway, do that. So Parade of Homes this weekend. All right, Josh Bost is here with us. And Josh, give us kind of a wrap-up of everything we've talked about. What do we need to do now?
Sure. So Cattle Barons, October 24th of 26 at MCC Highlander Ranch. The one thing we didn't talk about, Zach, was the paddle raise this year is going for colorectal cancer research, which now is the leading cause in deaths under the age of 45 years old. Yes, sir.
Under 45?
Under 45.
Holy cow.
So
I didn't know that.
That's one mission they're really trying to put research into with the paddle raise. All the money raised from the paddle raise this year
goes to that specifically.
That specific.
Wow,
and then
that's great.
Other money raised is for research and hotel stays and gas cards and everything to help cancer patients get to and from appointments and just to get the love and the care that they need and deserve.
Sure.
Because like I said, it affects everybody, whether you have it or you know somebody who has it. It's something that as a community we have to come together and we've got to stop this horrible disease.
You're so
there's
right.
still sponsorships available. There's still tables available. We're trying to really add some real fun things in this year with different Nashville themes and bringing back the bubbles and bling for the champagne wall and just several different things. Guns. I mean, who doesn't love guns? I mean, it's one of those staples, I feel like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But it's
well,
going to
when
be.
you think of a cattle baron's got to have a gun.
Exactly.
Hello.
I mean, I think they're doing the Louis Vuitton purse this year for the women again. And so there's several big items that are happening. And basically,
always have a great casino for people to play and gamble with. That's always a fun time.
Yep. And then basically at the end of the day, Cattle Barons is about people. It's celebrating survivors, remembering the loved ones, supporting those still fighting, and bring our community together to create a future where no one faces cancer alone. Every dollar earned moves in the right direction to help fight this horrible disease.
Yeah. And like you said about the hits people under 45, you often think of cancer being older, and you know, my partner Jim, it's just terrible how it can take you in a short time.
Exactly.
And we want to find the cure, find whatever can help extend your life, get rid of this deadly disease. How many different types of cancer? Any clue?
I don't have.
It's a lot.
There's a bunch. I mean, there's no telling because then there's spin-offs of this one which lead to this cancer, to this cancer. So I mean, it's just it's horrible.
It is. It is very, very bad. All right, October 24th, even though it's 4.5 months or so away, tickets, tables are on sale, and they're going fast right now for Cattle Barons Ball. Great food. By the way, who's doing the food this year?
So Hellberg's Barbecue again.
Philip was on the show the other day. Great guy.
And who doesn't love Hellberg's?
Woo! I mean, great choice. Hellberg's Barbecue is going to be doing it. Great cocktails, great food, great everything, auction items, and Tracy Bird on stage. It's going to be a fun time out at the ranch.
Yes,
and
sir.
if you don't know where the ranch is, tell us the easiest way to get out there.
Man, without GPS, it's kind of hard.
I always
it's way
say-
off in the sticks.
I always say if you're coming from north, take Steinbeck.
Yes.
And what's the name of that street? Where the red light is. You turn right. Or if
Here, I'll just look it
if
up
you're
right
coming
now.
from Lakeshore Drive, you go down to China Spring Highway, and you go down to Steinbeck, hang a right, and hang a left. It's
So the address
is in the country.
Yep.
Yeah.
233 Cobb's Lane.
Cobb's Lane, that's it. Cobb's Lane.
And it's beautiful out there.
Oh,
I
it's
mean,
gorgeous.
They've redone a whole bunch of stuff since last year. So
Wow.
it's just a
Plenty of
beautiful place.
parking. For the VIPs, they get parking as part of the deal,
Yes, sir.
valet parking.
Yeah, there's valet parking to where you just pull up in the front, you get out of your car and get you a drink and get checked in and just enjoy the night.
One of the best valet stories of Cattle Barons is many years ago. I was friends with a guy named Steve Reinshuttle, and they called him, what do we call him? Anyway, he had Walkabout RV. He ran a Walkabout RV. And we call him Rhino because his name was Reinshuttle. Anyway, there was probably 5 couples loaded in this old, almost like Cousin Eddie's RV from
Okay.
vacation,
Yeah.
Christmas vacation.
That there's an all.
And we come rolling up in that thing in RV to VIP parking.
Yep.
And the guy with the valet guy looks at us like, what the heck? Toss him the keys, and we walked on in.
That puts us back to 0, by the way.
Yeah.
We are now 0 days without a vacation.
Reference to vacation
Yep.
until today.
I think we got up to maybe 5.
I
there.
love the vacation movies, so I always
yeah.
talk about those.
Yeah.
Or
I agree with you.
Or Fletch or Dumb and Dumber.
You know how
any one of
companies have like a how many days since the last accident?
accident.
We have how many days since the last reference to Dumb and Dumber or vacation? Yeah,
love
it
it.
doesn't get very high.
Doesn't get any better. Anyway, it's going to be a fun time. Reach out. The website, is it Central Texas CBB?
Yes, sir.
And you can check that out. Get all the details there. Josh, I'm glad you brought your 2 daughters. One of them is with us right now, Fallon. Fallon is about to go into 2nd grade. Are you straight A student?
Pretty much. She's definitely smarter than her parents.
Wow. I love that. She get her looks from her mom?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, I thought so. Are you ready, Fallon? Fallon gets to tell the bad joke of the day, which, by the way, all week has a soccer theme because the World Cup starts today.
Yeah.
All right, let's move the microphone over to Fallon. Fallon, speak up as much as you can and read the bad joke of the day.
What do you call, what's a goalkeeper's favorite movie?
What?
The Blockbuster.
Good one. Good job. Josh Bost from American Cancer Society, Cattle Barons Ball coming in October. And we're going to get him back on to talk about taxidermy, too. Maybe even bring something stuffed in here with us.
Yeah.
But anyway, we got live music coming up. But right now, we're going to throw in the throwback clip. Every Thursday, we do a throwback clip back to about 1993 when we had a show called 25 Hot Country Cafe with Zach and Jim. So we'll play that for you. We'll have news and weather and then live music at the backyard. Stick around.
We'll have those videos plus many more, plus also some new sponsors this week. Hi, we're Zach and Jim. Here's what's coming up this week on 25 Hot Country Cafe. Country videos and country news. Sunday night after Eyewitness News on 25 Hot Country Cafe. Oh, the call of the wild. Sorry. That's Aaron Tippin's new song, new video on 25 Hot Country Cafe. You know, we want to thank our proud sponsor, one of our new sponsors.
That's right.
That is Juan's House of Guitars and Banjo.
That's right.
Remember Juan's motto, I know I've got something you'd like to pick. So come on by to Juan's House of Guitar and Banjo. We'll be back with more videos after this. Oh, Ron, we're over here.
Over here.
Welcome back to 25 Hot Country Cafe with Zach and Jim.
Let's do a double shot of videos.
Ron, over here, Ron.
Let's kick it off with newcomer Rick Trevino.
Over here, Ron.
Right here. Back-to-back videos on 25 Hot Country Cafe with Zach and Jim.
Hey, we'll be back with more videos, but right now we want to thank another new sponsor. That's Vivian's Half-Price Pantyhose Emporium, where Vivian says, don't forget, come on by. Our pantyhose are always half off.
That's the latest from Restless Heart, the title track off their current CD called Big Iron Horses. That video getting a lot of airplay on VH1.
Yeah, it's a good song. Hey, time to take another break. Want to thank another new sponsor on 25 Hot Country Cafe.
Another one?
Wally's Wheelbarrow World, where Wally says, come on by and take a dump on us.
Well, that's going to about wrap things up for this week's 25 Hot Country Cafe. And, you know, this portion of the show has been brought to you by the Foreman Finance Company. Friends, if you have bills to pay, please give it back. Bill's head's getting cold.
That's going to wrap it up. We'll see you next Sunday night.
Bye.
Bye, y'all. Bills?
Bills to pay.
Get it to pay here.
Today's news and weather is brought to you by the Backyard Bar, Stage and Grill. The Backyard Bar, Stage and Grill features a full restaurant and bar, a huge outdoor concert stage, a giant outdoor TV screen, fire pits, a roof deck, washer pits, cornhole pits, inside and outside seating, and much more. Located at 511 8th Street, Waco, Texas 76706. Check out upcoming shows at backyardwaco.com.
From the News 10 newsroom, I'm Keisha Lopez. A Waco man is headed to prison for a deadly street race and hit and run. Investigators say Mario Rocha Jr. was racing down Colcord Avenue in January of 2024 when he slammed into a Mitsubishi, flipping the car and killing Markeith Blackshear and injuring 2 others. Rocha left the scene. In court, he pleaded guilty to manslaughter. A judge sentenced him to 18 years in prison with a chance for parole after serving a quarter of that time. And some cities around the Leon River may see a change of water pressure over the next few weeks because a water line is damaged. Central Texas Water Supply General Manager Lee Kelly says the issue started Friday evening after the area got 7 inches of rain. A tree fell and hit the bottom of the Leon River, damaging a pipe. Today, crews will start building a bypass to lay on the Leon River Bridge to help get water to customers, and a week later, the company will start boring a new 24-inch line. Kelly estimates about 2 to 3 weeks until customers get normal water pressure. From the News 10 newsroom, I'm Keisha Lopez.
Another hot and humid day across central Texas here on your Thursday. Temperatures in the upper 70s and lower 80s this morning turns into mid-90s later this afternoon with a heat index near 104 to 105. But one other thing to note in the forecast for today is how breezy it's going to be. A strong south wind, about 10 to 20 miles per hour, so be prepared for that as well. Of course, the heat and humidity is a trend that continues through the weekend, but we are still tracking better rain and storm chances for early next week with Monday in mind.
Back live at the Backyard Bar, Stage, and Grill. It is Thursday. We showed the old throwback clip from Hot Country Cafe. Mm-hmm. Holy cow. I had some hair.
You had some hair.
Not much, but I had some hair
See,
back then.
now with the World Cup, you should paint your hair with a giant soccer ball, or paint your head with a soccer ball on top. There you go. Go to one of those watch parties.
Kevin, you've got some great ideas.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Well, you have a good canvas.
But to make it even better, let's just go ahead and shave Cameron's head over here and paint a soccer ball.
All right.
That just is more fun. Hey, look who's here. Cory, and I'm going to get this right.
Kosel.
Kosel, yep.
I've been called some crazy things over the years. Cory Queso, I think was the best one.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's Kosel.
Kosel.
Nice to be here. Thanks for having me, Zach.
Yeah. Not Kosel, like Howard Kosel.
Yes, often confused for Kosel, yeah.
Hey, speaking of that, and I'm going to ask Kevin real quick because he's a sportsy guy. On Colin Cowherd, he has different guys come on and talk, you know. And he's got one that's an older fella, and his last name's Kosel.
Yeah.
Is he related in any way to Howard? Could it be his son?
I don't know. I will look it up.
Or brother or something? But he's on there quite a bit and knows all about the NFL and sports and everything. Kosel. Anyway. All right. Cory, give us the whole scoop. Where are you from originally, and how the heck did you end up here?
Sure. Yeah, I'll give you the short story as much as possible, but I grew up in Temple, Texas, just down the road. Born and raised there. I went to school in Corpus, so I spent some time there on the Gulf. I was an aspiring actor in my 20s, and so when you want to be an actor, you move to LA or you go to New York.
Yeah.
So I went the New York route, and I was up there for a little while. That was a culture shock, to say the least.
I bet.
But
and it's not an easy way of life to get into, to just say, I'm going to go and be a star. It's kind of like a singer saying, I'm going to Nashville and be a star. It doesn't come quickly.
Right, yeah, but it was an education, I'll say that much. I did have a great time there. I learned a lot. But that was when I really learned that, okay, I'm a Texan. I'm a true blue Texan. I spent my whole young life trying to get out of Texas to discover something else, and then I left and I realized, this is where I belong. So
that's a song. You need to write that.
Okay, I'm working on that one. But I came back and I've been in the North Texas area for about 10 years.
Okay.
Lived in Dallas for a little while, and then recently, just before the pandemic, I moved down south to Waxahachie.
Oh yeah.
And so
with the Indians, Waxahachie Indians.
Yep. That's right. And so I live there with my family. We love it there, and just kind of living a slower life and writing music, and that's what brought me here.
Just living life, baby.
Yeah.
I love it. Well, welcome to the show. Let's go ahead and kick it off with a song. What are you going to do first?
Sure. This one is called The Game You Choose, and it's actually on streaming platforms, so you can check it out.
Oh, nice. All right.
Day trippers, day workers, hollow-eyed freaks all come to the circus for a chance in the seat. Aqua 7, wild diamond dragons extreme. Sit at the table or you can play the machine. Who makes the rules? Who cuts the deck? Who shuffles fairly? Who's gonna save you from the wreck? Life's a buffet, life's a bust. Throw in all the chips if you must. In the game you trust, that's the game that you choose. Knowing well you're gonna lose. If you're flying high now, don't forget to come down. In the game that you choose, some count cards, some count blessings, some count on ignoring truth to learn their lessons. Some bet on horses, some bet on God, some bet on living clean while others, they bet against the odds. Do you see the silver lining? Do you see decay? If you survive the big blind, are you still gonna play? Life's a gimmick, life's a gas. Play it slow or you can play it fast. Just make it last. That's the game that you choose. knowing well you're gonna lose. If you're flying high now, don't forget the come down in the game that you choose. Every ante is a soul after the turn before the river. Every ante is a soul. Are you the taker or the giver? Every ante is a soul after the turn before the river. Every ante is a soul. Are you the taker or the giver? Man on the side of the road, a hanky in his hand. He's asking you if suffering ever ends. The woman next to him's unconvinced of the ruse. It's the game that you choose. It's the game you choose. It's the game you choose. It's the game.
Good job. Nice.
Thank you.
Did you write that?
I did, yeah. I did. Actually took me about a year to write.
I was going to ask how long. It amazes me with songwriters. You'll say, how long did that? Oh, I wrote it yesterday. Or some will say, oh, it took me 6 months, a year, even 2 years.
I think when I was younger, things used to just tumble out. But the older I've gotten, I realize you got to sit at the desk with a pencil, and the good ones, they take a little time.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But on the other hand, you're older, so you should have experienced more things in your life and can see from a different. So really, I think that would be good.
Right. Yeah. You know, a lot of my the songwriters I revere got their start later in their 30s. You know, like Guy Clark, or at least that's when he started recording.
Right.
Guy Clark, Chris Christopherson.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So, kind of took. I could have been doing this 10 years ago and cutting records 10 years ago, but it kind of feels like the right time. So I'm really going for it.
Who are some of the artists that you like to listen to nowadays?
Nowadays, contemporary artists, I go for the singer-songwriter type. So Hayes Carl, love Hayes Carl. Jason Boland, love him. He's a great performer. But I always gravitate towards the 70s era, because that's what my dad kind of weaned me on, you know.
Yeah.
Growing up, we had a closet in the living room, and it wasn't for coats. It was for vinyl records, ceiling to floor.
I've been there, yeah.
This was before streaming, you know, so your music diet was the library that you had.
Oh, yeah.
So he played me Guy growing up, and Billy Joe Shaver, and Joe Ely, Willis Allen Ramsey, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Oh, yeah. I had later, I put them in a closet, but I used to have these fruit crates back when they used to come in wooden crates. And I'd have those things because they were perfect width for an album. And I had all my albums in those crates.
Some kind of lean over to the side, right?
Yeah. You're right. Let's do another song. Let's keep the music rolling, babe.
Sure. This one I wrote about growing up in Temple, and it's going to be on my album that I cut in January. And so I'm now in the mixing, mastering phase, and
oh, okay.
Yeah, this will be on that one.
All right.
It's called The Interim. I grew up in the middle. I grew up in a fight. I grew up in a cage match. I was trying to find the light. I grew up mostly silent in the back of a pew, hanging off of a truck bed. I was trying to stay brand new, and we were just kids in the interim, throwing watermelons off the local stadium, trying to beat summer heat. We put rockets on our feet. We put rockets on our feet. How come we're halfway there? We're only halfway there. How come we're halfway there? And when they try to teach you a language you don't know, centuries of text say that your soul is not your own. Don't go hating your brother, know your sister too. And though you may be twisted up, don't let it take the flame from you. Ain't you just a kid in the interim? Are you poor in spirit? Have you lost your way? Ain't you just a kid in the interim? Getting by today, you'll get by today, because you're halfway there. Yeah, you're halfway there. Yeah, we're halfway there.
Good job. Nice.
Thank you.
Love it. All right, we're going to get back and play another song from Cory. Before we do that, guys, this is what happened on this date in country music history. This date in country music, that's what you're supposed to do.
This date in country music history.
Okay. We're going to go back to 1949. This is a very interesting story for you, Cory, right here, if you didn't know this.
Okay.
25-year-old Hank Williams was inducted into the Grand Ole Opry. In fact, he was the first performer to ever receive 6 encores. He came back 6 times because the crowd was just going nuts. Now, here's where the story gets good. That was in 1949. In 1952, he had his membership taken away by the Grand Ole Opry because he was consistently drunk and missed shows.
That tracks.
They threw him out of the Grand Ole Opry.
Yeah.
1965, Buck Owens, originally from the Denison area, Sherman-Denison area. Buck Owens had the #1 album on the country charts with I've Got a Tiger by the Tail. Also, Tiger by the Tail went on to be a #1 song, single. 1969, True Grit, the American Western film directed by Henry Hathaway, starred John Wayne and Glenn Campbell.
Ooh.
The film gave Campbell a Golden Globe nomination for the most promising newcomer actor.
Wow.
Glenn Campbell.
Well, how did that go?
I don't think he ever was in another movie.
The most promising? No.
Maybe not well.
Yeah, that's it.
But Glenn Campbell, you do have to say this. He's one of the greatest guitar players, singer. He was the total package as a
great
singer.
Instrumentalist. He could play the banjo really well.
Oh,
He was
everything.
great. Yeah.
Yeah. And I always tell this story, but for those that haven't ever heard it, Glenn Campbell is the only guy that I know that actually used bagpipes in a couple of his songs.
We got to bring that back. I think it's time for bagpipes.
That's what we've been saying, Kevin.
My album
Bring
isn't
back
finished.
the bagpipes.
Bagpipes.
Sneak them in.
If we could just find somebody locally that does bagpipes.
There's got to be one guy in Waco.
Yeah.
You would think.
All right, let's go to 1978. Willie Nelson, the remake of Hoagie Carmichael's Georgia on My Mind, was #1 on the country charts. Nelson won a Grammy Award for Best Male Country Vocal Performance for that song right there. Congratulations, that's a great song. Let's jump ahead to 1986. Reba McEntire, #1 on the country charts with Reba, the Singer's 15th studio album.
Normally they do a self-titled as their first one.
Yeah.
Huh. 15.
She decided to wait and call it Reba later on down the line, I guess. 2015, Willie Nelson again is in the news with Merle Haggard. Made their way back on top of the country charts. Their duet called Django and Jimmy debuted at #1 on the country album charts for Willie and Merle. And in 2019, American country music singer and songwriter Luke Combs was invited to become the newest member of the Grand Ole Opry. That was in 2019. And there you go. That's what happened on this date in country music history. Do you remember any of that? You're a pretty young guy.
I remember when Reba was having her day back in the 90s. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But you giving me some homework assignments there. Grab the tiger by the tail. Okay.
I've
Gotta go and listen to it.
A tiger by the tail, it's plain to see.
There it is.
Yep. It's great. The thing I loved about Buck Owens, all his songs were, boom, 2 minutes, 2:20. They were so short, all his songs. But I'll tell you a quick story. He was born in the Sherman-Denison area, but everybody knows Buck Owens from the California out there. He's passed away now, but he still owns radio stations, and his son runs those. I don't know if it's Buddy or the other son. He has another son. But he also has a big bar, always voted one of the top bars in America that does music, live music, and so forth. But the thing about Buck Owens is Buck was hot. He was #1, and his lead backup singer, lead guitar player was killed. I believe it was a motorcycle accident, and that devastated Buck Owens, and
that's tragic.
His career just completely changed because of the loss of this guy that was his guy.
You don't realize that those side guys build the sound, so that's really tragic. That's sad. Yeah.
But anyway, there you go, a little Buck Owens history. All right, Cory is here. Play us another song, Cory.
All right, this one is also on streaming. It's about my time waiting tables in Dallas.
Okay.
Among other things. Near Louisiana, prefab houses, bungalows, lies a 3,000-foot monument they call the Black Stem Rose. It made a sound like thunder summoning Cretaceous seas, with a silhouette that haunted men when visiting their dreams. They came from every corner before highway systems thrived. They came to feel the earth shaking for the rain to burn their eyes. They did the Highland Park line. They did the Highland Park line. They're waiting on a crab fondue, a family of 5. Daddy's earning triple digits as the profit margins rise. Mama has to teach the boys, he's living in his phone. He leaves half the food on his plate and well enough alone. Junior takes a back seat to Hermes and Hosanna. Christian is the favorite child. Second to Dolce and Gabbana. They do the Highland Park line. They do the Highland Park line. A busboy drives from Wiley, he's a dry cleaner by day. He owes $10,000 to the state and can't go back to Monterey. Instead he goes to Choctaw where he's giving in to drink in fear that both his daughters simply cannot dream their dreams. He hears Cabo is a paradise, San Miguel might be better. Go to the Yucatan Peninsula in December for the weather. Do the Highland Park line. They do the Highland Park line.
Thank you.
Nice. All right. You know, we like to say that our show is not only funny, but informing.
Yeah.
You know, so we like to jump out with things before anybody knows.
Yeah.
You know, I told you several months ago that On the Border Mexican restaurants had been bought out of bankruptcy by Papados, okay, and that they were going to kind of rebrand them as On the Border by Papacitas.
Oh, I thought they were going to do Papa Borders.
Papa Border. But they had already changed the menu, and I'd been to the one. I said, go to the one in Waco.
Yeah.
The food has changed. It's better. It's good. All On the Border Mexican restaurants are officially closing tomorrow.
Closing?
Closing. Shutting them down. Out of business.
So they bought them just to shut them down?
I don't know what the story is. You know, I don't know why you would buy them out, change the menu, put all the effort into it, and then they shut them down.
Don't they have their own, like, Mexican, it was like Papa Cantina or something like that?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So that maybe
Papacitas.
maybe that's why they decided to buy them just to shut them down, eliminate the competition.
You never know.
Yikes.
But anyway, that's the latest story. Is tomorrow is the last day for On the Border Mexican restaurants all over the state of Texas. Are you a Mexican food? Do you love Mexican food?
I do. Best place in Waxahachie. Well, there's a couple. Mexicano Grill downtown.
Yeah.
They need to sponsor me now. And Two Amigos Tacos. Yeah.
Is a good one.
Good stuff.
All right. Hey, we're going to take a commercial break. We're going to come back and we're going to do birthdays, find out when Cory's birthday is, and some celebrities. Before we jump into the break, I want to talk to you about my friend David Willey from CTWP. 7 locations around the state of Texas. You want a printer, a postal machine, copiers, Konica Minolta, Xerox, Kyocera, the list goes on and on and on. David Willey, CTWP, your copier store. 7 locations. Check them out online, ctwp.com. Commercial break time. We'll come right back with birthdays.
It's the premier charity event of the year, the 2026 Central Texas Cattle Barons Ball, presented by Ascension Providence. A fun evening filled with great food and drink, dancing, a spectacular auction, and more. This year's theme is Nashville Nights, Neon Lights, and Bullfights. Get your tickets now, donate, or be a sponsor. Help support the American Cancer Society to find a cure. The 2026 Central Texas Cattle Barons Ball, October 24th at MCC Highlander Ranch. For more information, go to centraltexascattlebaronsball.org. Bumblebee Blinds of Waco and Temple is your one-stop shop for custom window treatments, transforming your vision into reality. Choose from a selection of shades, blinds, shutters, and curtains. Bumblebee Blinds stands behind our service and products, ensuring peace of mind with our trusted warranty. Call Bumblebee Blinds today to schedule your design consultation. Bumblebee Blinds, simplifying window treatments one covering at a time. BumblebeeBlinds.com.
Back live at the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill. More music from Cory coming up. I want to talk to you about Alan Samuels, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, Fiat, Ted Teague and the crew. Not only a great selection, guys. You know, we talk a lot about Ram trucks.
Ram trucks.
Well, okay. And now we've been talking lately about the Jeep Grand Cherokee and the great gas mileage.
Right.
Well, today I want to talk to you about their used car lot.
Oh.
A huge selection of beautiful, nice, low mileage used cars.
Is it so big that you drop the H and it's just huge?
Yes, it's huge.
Huge.
Huge. Anyway, check them out. Alan Samuels over on Highway 6, just off of Highway 84. Come by, let's be friends. Check them out online, AlanSamuelsDCJ.com. Cory, when's your birthday?
I've got a good one. You ready? October 31st, 1989. Yeah.
Do you get Halloween candy for your birthday? Is that what you get?
All the Halloween candy. I get everyone's bag of Halloween candy. No, it's the best situation because I never have to throw a party. There's always the party happening, and
the whole neighborhood has a party for you.
I just show up. And then inevitably someone says, "It's Cory's birthday." And then everyone sings to me. It's great.
That's right. I love that. That is great. Here's celebrities that were born on today's date.
Okay.
All right. We're going to go all the way back to 1910.
Wow.
I guess he's no longer with us.
Yeah,
Jacques Cousteau, the famous underwater explorer.
Okay.
I remember back in the 60s and 70s, man, he was always on TV. He was the bomb.
The movie The Life Aquatic, they based that off of him.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bill Murray.
1934, Gene Wilder, one of the funny guys, actor, Willy Wonka, all those movies he was in. 1956, Joe Montana.
Oh, boy.
I vote him as one of the best quarterbacks in the history of the sport.
See, a lot of people have Tom Brady. This is my GOAT.
I love Joe Montana. And I'll tell you this, I've got an autographed picture at my house of Joe Montana.
You hold on to that one. Be worth something.
Yeah, someday. Hall of Fame quarterback, Joe Montana. 1959, Hugh Laurie, actor. 1969, Peter Dinklage, the little guy from.
He's great.
It's okay to call him a little guy, isn't it?
Yeah, he's a little person.
Game of Thrones. Now, did he also play that rider in Elf that came flying across the table and grabbed him?
Yes, he did. Classic.
Call me an elf one more time. An angry elf.
He was an angry elf. 1978, Joshua Jackson, an actor. He was in Fringe, Dawson's Creek, etc. 1984, Rachel Taylor. She is an actress. She's in Jessica Jones and others. 1986, Shia LaBeouf, actor. Even Stevens, Transformers, etc.
He's kind of a crazy guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who would have known
Shia.
he'd have that career, though? I just remember him as the Disney kid.
I think you would have been better. Okay, let's go to birthdays locally. Happy birthday to Mary Cox. Happy birthday. I guess you could call him my brother-in-law, even though Andrea and I are not married. We've been together a long time. But anyway, Adam Crump. And by the way, ladies, if you're looking for an attractive man that has a great job, reach out to me and I'll hook you up with Adam Crump. Adam, happy birthday, buddy. Shannon Stewart, happy birthday, Shannon. Sean Etienne, Charles Starr, Tara Rosekrantz is having a birthday. Happy birthday, and make it a great day. Will you do that? All right, let's go back to Cory and let's throw in another song, buddy.
All right, this is a love song. It's about my wife. I've never set out to write a love song, and I would say that this is an accidental love song. I was sitting all day at my keyboard trying to figure this one out, and then I couldn't figure out the chorus, and then I realized after a day of working on it, it's really about...
It's meant to be.
It's about my wife, yeah. It's called Somehow the Light Keeps Shining. Somehow the light just keeps on shining. Somehow I'm breathing the air. Somehow miracles keep right on happening, almost out of thin air. And maybe happiness is watching paint dry. You gotta sit in one place. That old cat will come slinking down the hallway to put a smile on your face. But I've gotta believe it's 'cause you're with me. Maybe that keyboard you thought was out of tune, maybe she's singing just fine. Maybe she's helping you push out a melody. Maybe it's right between the lines. And I'm sorry I can't go with you tonight. You're wearing that dress that I like. I wish to God that the songs would write themselves, but they keep me locked up tight. But I'm writing them all now 'cause you're with me. Somehow the light keeps shining. 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 Thank you.
There we go. Good job. Cory will be back to play another song. But first, we have some news. Our good buddy Cam Stewart, who does his sports report with us every morning at this time in Boston, has accepted a new job.
Yeah.
And he is leaving. In fact, yesterday was his last day. I understand, I haven't actually talked to him to get all the details, but he is going to work for the Savannah Bananas baseball deal.
I hope he's getting up on his dance moves then, I guess.
Yeah. Woo! We may see him out on the field here before long.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, he loves his Fenway, Boston stuff.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
So we're just going to continue on with a guy that does a lot of sports for us, and that's our special friend, Kevin.
Hey.
Kevin's here. So there's three big things happening.
Yep.
There's the NBA playoffs.
NBA Finals last night. They had it. The Spurs were up 29 until the Knicks made the largest comeback in NBA playoff history.
So now it's 3-1.
It is 3-1. It was very frustrating if you're a Spurs fan, or if you're, because if you just don't like New York, like me, because they got a steal, the Spurs did. De'Aaron Fox, who is the most veteran player that's in their regular rotation, and they were up one, and all he had to do, there was no shot clock, all he had to do was dribble it out.
Dribble the ball.
But he decided to go for a layup to put them up 3 and got it blocked. And then the Knicks got the ball back and got the winning basket.
There you go.
Yeah.
So next game is in San Antonio?
Next game is in San Antonio. The Knicks have a chance to put it away, but the Spurs, are going to come out, and, the Nuns in San Antonio are going to be there, and that happens on Saturday.
All right, the other one is hockey.
Yep. Hockey is tied 2-2.
Las Vegas.
Vegas won, stole a game on the road in Carolina, and then Carolina stole a game in Vegas, and so now it's going to a Game 5, but this one is tied 2-2. That happens tonight.
It still blows me away to hear names like Vegas and Carolina playing hockey and being in the Stanley Cup Finals.
Right. Like Florida the past few years.
It should be Montreal and, Boston or something.
Pittsburgh and, Chicago.
What's the other thing? What's the other big news?
The other thing is the World Cup starts today. Ole, ole, ole. So
in Mexico.
In Mexico and South Africa play at Azteca Stadium today at 2 p.m. Central Time. And so
Mexico
that
favorite?
I would imagine, yes. But the U.S. then starts their group play tomorrow at 8 p.m. Central Time. It happens in L.A.
Any idea who they play?
They play Paraguay.
Wow.
Paraguay is how you pronounce that.
Is this not supposed to be, what I've heard, one of the best U.S. teams we've had?
Yes. So that is credit to the old coach, the German Jürgen Klinsmann. When he came in, he kind of restructured a lot of the youth level soccer. And so this is the first batch where we've had all of those players that kind of grew up doing this new foundation of structuring. So it should be their best. They do have a fairly easy group. It is Paraguay, Turkey, and the other one's escaping me. But they should be able to get out of the group and get into the knockout rounds. So
all right, there you go. That's sports for you today, Thursday. Thank you, Kevin.
Yep.
Hey, I want to talk to you about Universal Windows Direct. They've got windows, doors, siding. John Searle's the guy to talk to. Call, set up an appointment. You want to do financing, call him at 944-3503. Great showroom in Woodway. Stop in and check out the beautiful windows, doors, and siding. 944-3503. Universal Windows, centraltexas.com. Commercial break time. We're going to come back after this at the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill. Cory's got a couple of more songs to sing, so hang with us.
It's the 2026 Heart of Texas Builders Association Parade of Homes, brought to you by the First National Bank of Central Texas. Tour a variety of homes at different price points, plus see the latest trends from beautiful kitchens to outdoor living spaces. See the latest colors and design patterns. This is your chance to walk through homes, meet the builders, and get inspiration for your own projects. The Heart of Texas Builders Association Parade of Homes, June 5th, 6th, and 7th, and June 13th and 14th. Tickets are available online or at any parade home. For more information, go to wacohomeparade.com.
David Willey here. I got a question for you. How do you know what kind of deal you're getting on your copier? If you really want to know, give me a call and I'll be glad to talk to you about it. CTWP, your only local copier company.
It's the premier charity event of the year, the 2026 Central Texas Cattle Barons Ball, presented by Ascension Providence. A fun evening filled with great food and drink, dancing, a spectacular auction, and more. This year's theme is Nashville Nights, Neon Lights, and Bullfights. Get your tickets now, donate, or be a sponsor. Help support the American Cancer Society to find a cure. The 2026 Central Texas Cattle Barons Ball, October 24th at MCC Highlander Ranch. For more information, go to centraltexascattlebaronsball.org.
Every case we take on, we prepare like it's going to trial. At the Carlson Law Firm, our network of attorneys work hard to get our clients the results they need to put their lives back together. Our experienced team has a proven track record of courtroom successes. But our true measure of success is the lives we change for the better. Courtroom proven, compassion driven, we care, we can help.
Back live at the Backyard Bar, Stage, and Grill. We were talking earlier, Cory, about you have an album that you're kind of wrapping up right now.
That's right. I self-produced it and self-funded it. I cut it in January at a studio called Nile City Sound in Fort Worth, Texas, which is an amazing place. I don't know how I snuck in there and recorded an album, but I'm really proud of how it sounds. I've got some amazing players on it. And
yeah, I was going to ask you, where did you find your musicians to play on it?
Well, so I'm actually starting to play my solo stuff with a band now, and my bass player is a Temple boy. We've been playing together for 20 years now.
Wow.
So he's still playing with me, Jonathan Bustos. And some of the other players are guys I met in Dallas when I lived there, just being in the Dallas scene.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's not a shortage of amazing players in North Texas.
Yeah.
So
you're kind of finishing up with it now, and what's a projected release date of the album?
So fingers crossed, the plan is November, and I'll be planning a kind of release show, probably in maybe like a twofer, one in Dallas, one in Fort Worth, around that time. So give me a follow on Instagram, and you can find the details on that. But you know, these things kind of have a mind of their own, and it takes time. And yeah, right now I'm in the mixing phase, so hopefully that takes another couple months, and then there's artwork and getting the release.
The great thing about it, Cory, just in time for Christmas, it'll make a great stocking stuffer.
There you go. Yeah, we're gonna put it out on cassette tape. Cassettes are coming back.
Yeah.
So dust off your cassette player. Yeah.
That's great. I thought you might go one step further and put it on an 8-track.
Maybe that's next.
8 tracks were miserable. They broke the tape. They were bad.
That only works if you have a 68 Chevelle.
It seems like time for, the LP was revived.
Yeah.
Cassettes are a thing now, believe it or not. Maybe the 8 tracks next.
Yeah, that's right.
or in my day, it was like, if you don't know why a pencil is important for music, then you didn't grow up in the 80s and the 90s. You don't know what a cassette tape is.
Yeah, you're right.
Uh-huh.
Hey, you got some shows maybe you want to mention?
I do, yeah. I actually just came back from playing a show in New York, which was really fun. I played with a full band up there and a pedal steel player. It was awesome. But I got my next show in Dallas at Good Records. It's going to be June 28th. I'm playing with a band. I love that spot. I've seen some great solo performances there over the years.
Yeah.
Jeff Tweedy from Wilco, I saw him. Steve Earle, I saw him play there.
Yeah, one of the greats.
So I'm looking forward to that. If you're in the area, come on out, June 28th.
June 28th. All right, man. Let's jump back into a song.
Sure. Yeah, this will probably be my next single that I release before the album. It's me doing my best John Prine who's another influence of mine. It's called Machine of My Design. Well, hello, how are you? How's your day? I type into my chat bot and it knows just what to say. It serves me apple slices by chucking out the rind. Kinda nice, this machine of my design. Well, I got a friend who lives just down the road. Mechanic by trade, sure beats writing code. He tightens up the pistons, he keeps the engines running fine. He kinda likes a machine of some design. Ain't we all just little gods trying to run our show? Anything for entertainment to forget we lack control. I don't wanna die in a machine of my design. Don't let me die in this machine of my design. You know what? I screwed that up. I'm gonna start. I screwed it up. I'm still working these tunes out, so I'm gonna start from. Can I start from the beginning?
absolutely.
And this is my. It can be my last song if it needs to be.
Yeah. Before you jump into that, and I do want to mention, thank
I'm
you.
human, okay? I screwed up.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay. That happens. Josh Bost, thanks for being on the show from Cattle Barons Ball. Tomorrow on the show, Cory, I've got Chris Bauckham with BK Construction coming in, and David Johnson, the On Earth Band. Ooh.
Okay.
It's going to be the
we've
music.
had from a band from Mars, so.
Yeah, we did. We had Spirit of Mars the other day.
So
we got the
now
On
we're
Earth.
coming back to Earth.
That's coming up tomorrow on the Friday show. All right. Cory, thank you
Take
so much,
two.
buddy.
Yeah.
And let's close her out. One more song.
Thank you, Zach. Thanks.
Thank
yeah,
you.
I'm proud of this one, so I'm gonna get it right. Here we go. What is the first line? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna play a different one. So this one's called Loosening the Load. It's the last song on my record. If you want to hear Machine of My Design, you'll have to give me a follow and hear it in a couple months. This one's called Loosening the Load. They say gray hair is distinguished. They say laughing keeps you young. They say hold on through December when the old year will be done. I'm always thinking about hill country, though I've settled in the north. But I bought me a Toyota so I can go back and forth, I'm a long way from Temple. Hell, I'm only up the road, and the life that I'm living has got me loosening the load, Well, some days feel like flying. Yes, some days you feel brand new. And other days go crawling by, 'cause you never really shake the blues. But I got me a good life here, the view. 'Cause when the cars clear out the baseball lot, there's a nature scene for you. There's a nature scene for you. I'm a long way from simple. It's a hard life, this you know. And I hope the life that you are living has got you loosening the load, has got you loosening the load, has got you loosening your load.